Welcome to Padres and Playdates, the podcast where San Diego baseball meets parenting chaos.
We're your hosts, Steph and Anise, two best friends, moms, and Padres fanatics, here to break down the highs, lows, and full-blown meltdowns on and off the field. Buckle up! Let's get into it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So this podcast has been a long time coming. We've been talking about it for over a year.
Yeah. No, more than that.
Well, the conception was at that gala.
Yes.
And was that the conception?
Yes.
Okay, so we were at a gala, which was way too fancy for us. We do not belong anywhere near rich people.
No.
And we were at this donor's house, like this multi-million-dollar house in Laguna, and super inebriated. And we were trying to explain to people why Tatis is hot.
Yeah, and the best player in baseball.
Yeah. And like some people had heard about him and we had to pull up a picture on our phone.
Yes.
And some people didn't get it. And Steph.
I coined the term sliding off our seats.
Yeah.
Whenever we see him play, he's,
He makes us slide off our seats. Mm-hmm. And if you don't get that reference, we can't explain it.
Sorry.
You're just going to
have to be there.
Yeah. And, so people were like, you guys are so funny, like your banter, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, I don't know, are we that special or not?
Clearly we are, but here we are.
We are that special. And I have searched high and low for a Padres banter podcast and it doesn't exist.
No, and not women like us.
No women. It's all men. It's like that TikTok trend, If boys can do it or whatever.
Well, we can do it better.
We can do it better. Yeah, for sure.
So my husband literally says we're bigger fans than here. I mean, facts, obviously.
Yeah.
We know more baseball than the boys for sure. I mean, they're huge baseball fans, but we are top notch. So we're addicted. That's facts, and we're fine with that. It's our escape away from crazy motherhood. I don't know. I look forward to the games every day.
For sure. It's an escape. And then when you get your kids into it, you're like, oh my God, they can just shut up and watch a game.
Yeah.
And they know what's going on and you can actually enjoy something as a family.
It's the only reason why my kids, not her kids, don't have a bedtime because all we do is watch Padres.
Well, we actually did that the other night and my kids were up till 10 p.m. and they were complete nightmares.
Wow. Mine are always nightmares, so,
For sure. So we should probably give our audience of 4 people a taste of
how long we've known each other. Okay, so we've known each other 30 years. Gross, a little bit, but I love you.
I know. It is gross.
I mean, so we're 31, right?
Exactly.
Okay, we met on the softball field years ago. We were on the Wolverines. Do you remember that? I still have my shirt with the Sharpie.
Yes, and you're covered in poison oak in the team picture.
Yeah, I got poison oak. Anyways, our love for each other, I don't know. I love you. We've been friends forever. I do.
Yes, we've been best friends forever.
High school, beyond, motherhood. I don't know. Couldn't survive without you.
Yep.
And now our Padres obsession is just on our children now. So here we are.
Yep, and we're season ticket holders, so we go to games together. We're the ones who orchestrate the whole season ticket member thing.
We're the best.
Yeah, we are the best.
All right, so here we are.
Here we are.
Why do you think we are finally qualified to start this damn podcast? I mean, I don't know if we really are, but
I was just gonna say, to be clear, we are so unqualified.
No, so unqualified.
But yeah, we have a good banter. I think we're pretty funny, and I hope that comes through on video and audio. We have to keep our day jobs though, so Unwell, if you want to hire us, we can be as unhinged as you want us to be. But I feel like we keep it real. Mm-hmm. We've got kids. We love the Padres, and the Padres have kind of become a phenomenon
For sure.
and they're fun to talk about. They have a fun fan base, and yeah,
Here we are.
How long have you been a Padres fan?
Oh, shit. So I'm 31. No, just kidding. Well, my biggest Padres memory from when I was a kid, because I have to go to that, was the 1998 World Series against the Yankees. My parents took me to the games, which were amazing. Thank you, Mom and Dad. But they had, it was before you could buy your tickets online, and they waited at 2 a.m. at Qualcomm to get the seats. But I just it was a family fun thing that we did together, and I'm here for it. And it's just me and my sister. So it was we were boys playing baseball. They took us to all the games, and So here we are, taking our kids.
For sure. Yeah, my family are like huge sports fans, like all sports, but especially San Diego sports. And yeah, I have my earliest memories of my dad probably around the time we were playing softball together, going to Padres games. And really though, truly, we've had season tickets forever. We had season tickets through my husband's company, family, whatever before, and now we have our own. But we got hooked during COVID.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because that's when it just got really fun.
Well, first of all, the Padres
COVID, like everybody hated their lives, but
Padres got hot and we had nothing to do.
Oh well, you could order margaritas at Casino del Charo and Escondido.
Oh, to go.
Yeah, to go. So it was like that, and then the Padres.
Yeah, that was it. And it literally, we've religiously been following and watching since. I mean, we always did, but it was a new level.
Becoming bigger and bigger. Yeah. But after the pandemic is when San Diego was born. The team started hitting grand slams. It was just fun. We had all of our Tatis flipping the bat, all the fun parts of being a Padres fan.
Yep. So fast forward to now, the Padres are a full-blown spectacle. Before 2020, it was kind of a toxic relationship. Like, they just broke our hearts and we kept coming back. But now it's like we've got Machado, Tatis, Merrill Madness. The vibes are high. Petco Stadium is being sold out like on a Tuesday night.
Electric. I was at that one game. I told you. I texted you because we always text about the games.
Yeah.
I said I can't walk through remember that picture I sent you?
Every game is like opening day.
I know. It felt bigger than playoff game, honestly. And it was like opening night I went. Anyways.
Yep.
Cute yellow hat.
Yep. It's crazy. It's a spectacle.
They've become, obviously, the most entertaining, in our opinions, team to baseball. Not just because they are amazing and they're winning, but they're having fun while doing it. I mean, the chemistry is unreal.
The swagger, the chemistry. I mean, that's always been my favorite thing about the Padres is, like, they've got personality. They're fun to watch.
Agreed.
Yep. Yep. Cheers! So, let's catch up to now. Like, we're going to fast forward. Obviously, we're starting, not in the middle of the season, but, kind of.
June is when it gets hot. If you're not doing good by the time June comes,
you're kind of screwed.
You're kind of screwed.
Well, so many people are like, it's only May, don't get too excited. And so it's yes and no. Yes and no. What does it mean? It doesn't mean we're going to win it all, but I think
we are.
Being number one in baseball or being tied for number one in baseball or whatever in May, that does mean something.
It does. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a historic season. It feels different. I am not superstitious about anything except Padres baseball. And I made a little comment last season that I'm not going to make this season because I'm superstitious.
Okay, good. Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it.
Nope. Yep. Okay. So we're going to do a little recap here on the last few games. Yep. So we're going to start with May 9th at the Rockies, starting off. I mean, poor Rockies. I honestly do feel bad for them a little bit. I mean, just for sure. Usually they
I don't have beef with the Rockies.
No, me either. But usually we can dominate like big teams, but for some reason we can't dominate the Rockies. So anyways, we kicked off that series with a 13-9 win. Thank God. Gavin Sheets led the charge with 4 RBIs. Love that new guy. Holy Sheets. Yeah, it's fun. With a 3-run double. So, we got that first win, which is important.
And then the second game, the big 21-0 Kolick.
God, that was insane.
Yeah, I know. And it was the largest margin of victory in franchise history.
And the coach got fired after that game. God, that was really bad. Actually, 2 coaches got fired during our, away season run, whatever we were just on.
I mean,
I know.
If that doesn't tell you what's going on with the Padres, I don't know what they're getting coaches fired. I kept seeing it on social media and I thought it was like a joke.
No, I know. Oh man. And then that third game, that really sucked. Yes. The Rockies were able to bounce back, get that last win 9-3. I don't know. We just couldn't bounce back. I think they felt sorry for them too. I don't know. Right? I don't know. But that's the last time.
Yep. So then we came back
again.
We came back home from that long away series, and we're back at Petco Park. We lost our first game to the Angels.
Oh, I can't even talk about this game. It makes me sick.
I know.
I'm still recovering from this game.
Yeah, actually. We lost in the 9th inning?
Yeah, we were up. We gave up. Was it 5-2?
I don't.
I don't know.
It was bad.
something. We gave up 6 or 7 runs in the ninth.
It was bad. It was
Love you, Suarez, but oh my gosh, he
That's right, yes.
he
It's all
hasn't
coming
lost
back
a
to
game.
me.
He hasn't lost a game yet this year, so it was due to happen.
Yes.
Like it happens.
Yep.
But it shouldn't have happened.
Yo, I'm not gonna talk shit for a player having a bad game.
No.
He's saved so many games for us. He had a really bad night.
God, and Donnie Mudd, like, he's not even missing by, like, they were all high, and it was just bad. They should have pulled him sooner, probably, but, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. It was a hard loss, but then we came back with Tatis's first walk-off home run in history. I didn't believe it. I had to look it up 3 times because I felt like he'd had multiple.
He's had a couple walk-offs. It was 2, but never a home run. I know.
Steph, how did you feel in your body when Tatis got Do you remember?
I fell in love with him all over again.
Did you slide off your seat?
Yes, absolutely. And then I slept well.
Oh my
Which
God.
I didn't, that loss before. So he helped me recover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emotionally, spiritually.
All of the things.
Energetically.
Yes.
Yeah, it was one of those moments where, there's certain moments in the season where you're standing up, mouth agape, and I had full body goosebumps.
Well, I bet, because my kids don't sleep anymore. They used to when they were
Mine
little.
don't either, but for different reasons.
But we were all on the couch, and I was like, okay, we're not going to bed. This is a bit, and I said, he is going to hit a home run. Like, he was, like, low in the count. And I was like, this is it. I could tell, like, the timing of his hit, just, so good. Okay, May 14th, last game with the Angels. I went to that game. That was, wait, was this was the bucket hat night?
Yeah.
I had to go. I actually didn't have seats. I didn't have seats with our season tickets, but I just had to buy them because I needed the hat.
It was a fun game.
It was a fun game.
Did you see?
I wish I had my bucket hat.
Do you remember seeing Bogart's home run?
Oh, yes. I was there for that. It was so good because he needed that.
It was great. Packed.
I have a video, like a selfie of me jumping up and down. Like, I sent it to you. For sure I did. I know I did. Okay, well, you gotta go back.
You need to get on our account and start posting.
I know. It was so good though. Oh my gosh. And like Manny Machado's still hot. He's on his 14 game hitting streak.
And we gotta talk about Merrill.
Oh, I love him.
So not last game, the second to last game with Tatis's
with the loss.
With the loss.
He had his best
diving catches. He was 3 for 3.
Coming back after an injury, he has not skipped a beat.
It's always your worry that when they're injured, they're going to come back and they're going to need some time to warm up.
When they asked him after the game, like, let's talk about how good you played, he's like, I can't. I can't because we lost, so it doesn't matter. But he single-handedly, we should have won.
Yeah.
And he single-handedly won the game for us if we had have won.
I love when they show their personality in interviews because it's so clear they get so much PR training to be kind of stoic and give, straightforward answers. So when they show emotion, I'm like, yeah.
He's just such a good kid. I feel like I'm 21 and I should be his friend and I'm not. I know him, but he doesn't know me back.
It's really a parasocial relationship.
Okay.
Can I just say him and his girlfriend are so freaking cute.
I know.
I feel like they're
She just graduated from
ASU.
Okay.
The fact that I know this.
I know.
They're
so cute.
I feel like they're endgame.
We're gonna get her on the podcast when we become really cool and popular.
Yeah, we have high goals,
expectations
for our guests on this podcast. Stay tuned. Okay, lightning round questions. Let's go back and forth. Okay.
Okay.
Favorite moment this season so far?
Oh shit. Okay, well, obviously Tatis hitting the home run. I mean, we have to agree to that, right? Cheers. Obviously, that's the best season moment. I'm speaking for you, but
no, agree.
I just feel like when I was at that first opening day, or I was at the night game, we got our cute yellow hats, and that was when I took the picture. We were so close to each other. I couldn't the energy was insane. I was like, it felt like a playoff game.
Every game,
and that is just what it's the moment, being in the moment. I don't know. I just love being there.
Well, and also that's the reason we finally agreed. I mean, every game we were we're missing our opportunity to film this podcast. We're missing our opportunity. And we
wanted to start with our spring training because we are spring trainers. That'll be another moment to talk about. But
we'll make another episode all about spring training because there's a lot to know. And
this is our 3rd year?
Yeah. In a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so fun. We'll give you all the hot tips to meet the players and all that stuff. So, hot tip. Okay, next one.
Okay, your kid's favorite player and why?
For sure. I have asked my kids this recently, and I mean, it's not the most special answer. Tatis and Meryl for both of them. I have a 5 and a 3-year-old. I'm surprised you haven't peed your pants
I
yet.
know.
Oh my God, are you okay? Both of them say Tatis and Meryl, and my 3-year-old daughter, who like doesn't have an athletic bone in her body, she's like Tatis and Meryl, and then she's like, "What place were the Giants in?" I'm like, my 3-year-old.
I mean, they're getting close. It's freaking me out.
I know,
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. Craziest stat you've seen this week?
No, I gotta share my kids.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, because it's good.
Okay.
I asked them in the car on the way to school today, and
Okay.
Bennett, because Bennett is 10 and he's a diehard Padre fan. And
Tell them your kids' ages.
So I got 10, Bennett is 10, Kennedy's 8, Genevieve's 3, Cannon is
5 and
oh, today.
Today's birthday.
5
Happy birthday.
today. Happy birthday. Woo! And Livy is, well, she's 3 now. Okay.
She's 3.
Yeah. So I asked Ben, I'm like, hey, so who's your favorite Padres player? And he's like, Tony Gwynn. I was like, oh, okay. I'm going to let him just roll. I know. I was like, I'm just going to let him roll with this. And I was like, why?
Great
He's like,
answer.
because he is by far the best player that ever lived in San Diego. And I was like,
Goosebumps.
mic drop. I know, mic drop. And then I was like, okay, current player. And he's like, oh, that's easy, Meryl, for sure.
Yeah,
He said, he is the kid. I love that he called him a kid. He is the kid that'll make the hit and the play when you need him the most. And I said, mic drop again. I know.
Bow down to Bennett.
Bow down to Bennett.
That
He's
is-
a big Padres fan himself and player, so he knows baseball.
Meryl proves that this is a mental game.
Absolutely.
Because he shows up when we need him most.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's not NFL players. And the Padres in general, the heartbreak of not showing up when we need them year after year. Meryl's changed the energy.
Yep.
Okay, so what did Kennedy and Gigi say?
So Kennedy, they both said Tatis, which I was like not surprised at all. Kennedy said because
Good
he
answer.
hits really cool home runs. And I was like, all right, she just saw the walk-off. So it's like that made sense. And then Gigi, I knew she was going to say Tatis because our season tickets are like, what section? We're like 121.
They're right behind Tatis's house.
Yeah, so like when he comes running out, he's waving and she thinks it's for him.
For her.
Or for her. Shit.
He's waving for himself.
Himself, well that too, I'm sure. But yeah, so he's like, hi, and she's like, hi, I love you. So anyways, yeah, no,
That's
Tatis.
cute. Livian tells me, because like little girls are like, I want Prince. You have to like manipulate them to get their hair done. So it's like,
Yeah.
I want Sleeping Beauty hair. I want Cinderella. She goes, I want Tatis hair.
That's cute.
I'm like,
I
all right,
love
I'll braid your hair.
No, that's really cute. That's cute.
Also, wait, before we move on, we need to talk about how Tatis's walk-off home run when he adjusted his weight in the middle of his swing.
Oh, I know. I saw it. He was like full swing and then he went, like he took a breath.
No,
And
he
then
moved the
I know,
lower half
he
of
was-
his body.
He did his little jiggle,
Brad, my husband, who's like, lifelong baseball player, like knows everything. He said that it's almost impossible to do.
Yeah,
To-
well,
to-
not for him. He's like, I don't know,
To
like a
shift-
Hercules or something.
To shift your weight and change your stance, change your swing in the middle of your swing is like
Insane.
he's a phenomenon.
I know.
Okay, next question. We got to keep going. Unpopular opinion. Wait, I have a really good one.
I don't think I do. So
I do.
What are you gonna say?
I listen to a lot of Padres radio. Do you listen to a lot of Padres radio?
I mean, I try. I always have 97.3 on in the car because my kids actually listen to it and they're happy. So
That's nice.
I know.
My unpopular opinion is people need to stop shitting on Xander Bogaerts.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
all they talk about on the radio, Steph.
I know.
Different segments, different shows.
Yeah.
All they talk about is how Xander is not performing.
He's actually showing up better this year than he did last year. At the beginning.
I totally agree.
At least.
And it's like, I get it. Like, let's move on.
But
There's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
And I think he's still a solid player. I think he's still got it in him. And like, I am rooting for him. I'm not a fair weather fan. Like, I'm rooting for Xander to perform at the level of his contract. And stop shitting on him. Just stop. He's a starter. I'm over
We
it.
love you. We love you.
We love you, Xander.
We love you. We love you. Okay. Most underrated Padre.
Oh, fun.
So you want to hear what I was thinking? They might not agree with me, but
Okay.
I feel like on a national level, you know who's the most underrated Padre?
I know who you're going to say.
No, you're not. No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
I changed my mind.
Oh, who?
Michael King.
Oh.
On a national level.
Okay.
Because he is, like, everything is Skeens this, Skeens that. Like, Skeens is the best. Okay, I chat GPT'd Skeens versus King, and you want to know what it told me?
Well, Skeens is not having good years.
He's not.
Okay.
And, like, he's just like, King is like, he is outperforming. He is the best. He just doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. Plus, we met him at spring training. He's the nicest guy ever.
So nice.
Love him.
I have heard from very reliable sources that he is genuinely the nicest guy in the world.
He sat with us for 10 minutes at spring training. Signed our kids' hats, talked to us, bantered with us. It was just...
He made a joke to my 3-year-old. I was like, go give him your hat to sign. Because I was like, this is a perfect moment because people aren't...
Nobody wanted to sign really at the end there, too. And he was like, oh, it's...
Like he was acting like he worked at a grocery store.
Yeah, I know.
And he was like...
He was smiling like he did at Manny Machado the other night.
Oh. Yeah. The look King gave Manny Machado was like this.
He did that. To our kids.
It's like
and to us, I think.
It's like how we look at each other.
I know.
He looked at my daughter's 3. She doesn't know what the fuck is going on. And she hands him the hat and she goes, what am I doing here? And he goes, I don't know. What are you doing here, girl? Everybody laughed. He is so sweet, so genuine. I love Michael King. And also he is so talented.
Well, and I think his only loss this year is that nasty one we had when Suarez came in. God bless Suarez. But that was, maybe he's got 2. But he's got the record. I
have an underrated player and I'm going to make it short and snappy. Luis Suarez.
Oh.
Oh, but I'm like, he's not...
Wait. Okay, no, keep talking.
No, like, he's not underrated in terms of, like, he's won a lot of awards, he's gotten recognition, but he's just so under the radar, and he's always on base.
Okay, I found this. Look, I found this. So, since a slow... Because he started the season really slow. He was 2 for 23, which is so not like him at all. Yeah. But it says he's already hitting 330, which is, like, phenomenal, considering how he started. He is on set to be one of the only players to win 4 or more straight batting records, titles, and there's only 6 on this. You want to hear who they are? Yeah. Tony Gwynn, Wade Boggs, Rod Caraway, I don't know, Rogers Hornsby, Ty Cobb, and Honus Wagner. So Arise is set.
I only know Tony
Gwynn, and that's all that matters for Padres and Playdates. I thought that was really cool. So that's good that you said that.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. I love being white. Okay.
Hottest Padre. Are we talking looks or?
Oh, we're talking looks.
Or performance, or both.
We have a lot of cute players.
We do.
But you cannot compare with Tatis.
I know.
It's the swagger.
It is. All these little dances in the outfield.
Him shaking his tits.
Always trying to get, especially when we're away games, like trying to get everybody's like,
I noticed that he has like cartilage piercings and I'm like,
oh, I haven't seen that. Cartilage piercings. Wow, how have you noticed that? Wait.
I don't know what he's up to that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going back to my phone, but
Do you have a different answer besides Tatis?
No, I don't. But I found this cute little thing about Tatis. You guys want to hear it? So, during a road trip, Tatis entertained his teammates. Are you ready? By playing classical piano at a hotel lobby, revealing a hidden talent they didn't know he had. I know. What? So not only is he like, good on the baseball field, but he can play you music. But yes, I know.
There's nothing more hot than having a talent. I don't care if it's sports music, but he can play classical.
I swear I didn't tell her this earlier either. So it's good. I know.
You guys, I'm like hot and bothered. Oh my god. So the Padres posted this picture of Tatis after his walk-off home run. There's the kid in the background. And
Padres and Playdates.
Literal Playdates. And I was thinking of the podcast, and I'm like, is it too raunchy to say I kind of wanted to post it on the ceiling?
No, that's good. I like that.
Okay.
That's fine. That's pretty.
I don't think we need to do this next one, but explain baseball for... Okay.
Oh, okay. Do you want to go, or do you want me to go?
I think we should both go.
Okay, well, I say 9 innings. 9 players.
What are you talking about?
Wait.
Okay.
Explain baseball for a total newbie.
Okay, well, we gotta break it down a little bit.
There's 9 innings, there's 9 players, you got offense, you got defense. Offense, you hit the fucking ball. Defense, you catch the ball. Whoever gets the most to score wins. What were you gonna say?
Okay, that's a good explanation. I was gonna give more, you've got...
Like an RBI?
Yeah, no. Okay, so I was gonna say there's 9 players in the field and 9 players who hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and in the field you've got left field, center field, right field, first base, second base, shortstop, third base, pitcher, catcher.
Okay.
So just so you know, the pit. We need to, on the next one, we're gonna have like we're gonna have a poster, and we're gonna be pointing. We're gonna have spectacles on, and we're gonna have a little pointy
I
thingy.
think my explanation was fabulous. You hit the ball, you
I feel like
win.
there's more to it.
You catch the ball.
Here we go. We're gonna put on our spectacles, and
Okay.
we're gonna be like, turn. Do you hear me?
Okay, well.
Should I just wear these? I'm gonna wear these the rest of the podcast. Our producer can no longer see, but I look fucking cool.
You do.
So when you're at bat, there's 9 batters, and they just changed. The pitcher used to hit in the National League.
Oh, thank God we don't anymore, because that was always an automatic out. I mean, it has been for us lately too, or my batter, but that's okay.
That's okay. We're not talking about that.
Yeah.
Now we can have a DH. Our producer's blind. She's kind of feeling around for it. Okay, just kidding. You can have your glass back. But and then at bat, I think we should explain.
You have to hit the ball. If you don't hit the ball, then you're not going to win the game. So it's like simple. You said 30 seconds simple for a newbie.
Okay.
You hit the ball, you win the game.
We're gonna edit this all out. Okay.
Next.
How bedtime? We already talked about bedtime.
Well, no, I feel like, we did.
We did.
But
my kids stayed up till 10 and it did not work out for us.
We don't have a bedtime because
You don't have bedtime.
we have the age gap with the third baby. We don't have time for bedtime. Like, I cannot miss a game, an inning. Like, I'm so selfish in that way.
No.
I can't miss an inning. So it's like, the game's still going, so we're still awake. Because it takes my kids like 45 minutes to fall asleep.
Oh,
to
yeah.
like
It's a
brush
whole
their
thing.
teeth. They don't even brush their teeth half the time. So it's like,
That's my kids in the morning. I'm
I
like,
know. I know.
You got the food out.
One a day.
Yep. One a day keeps the cavities away. Put it in the notes. Okay, wait. I was gonna say that every time I start putting my kids to bed, you are blowing me up that something's going wrong.
Oh, with the Padres game.
So
because you put your kids to bed at a decentish hour, most of the nights.
Oh no, I was putting my kids to bed at 6:30 just like a month ago.
Yeah, I know, and that was me prior to having the third baby. Actually have a third baby. She's pretty cute. She's the best.
She's the best.
But you won't have a normal sleep schedule because you got the sports and the after. Like I'm taking everybody's sports and then I gotta watch Padre game. I'm time for bedtime.
We did that
We fall asleep whenever we can.
We did that the other night. It was a nightmare. So then we're like, okay, 5th inning. We're giving them like a marker. And then I'm putting my kids to bed in both nights. Steph's like, oh my God, what is happening? So clearly it's bad juju. It's bad juju if I put my kids to bed during the game.
Okay, well, don't do that anymore. Let them stay up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, shit, we're getting to the end here because
people are getting bored of us.
Well, people are getting bored. We have shit to do.
finish
We have
my
to
champagne.
refill. Okay, she has to refill.
Oh,
for
I'm
sure.
sorry. We're not saying what's in the
Juice.
cups. Hold on, you can
This is look, we're drinking out of kids' cups because that's what we do.
That's
but
good.
We have to pick up our kids. We got a snacks back. You're going to the game tonight, right?
I'm going to the game. It's my son's birthday.
Oh, are you taking him?
Yeah. Yeah, not the little one. Don't.
Okay.
If your kids are under 3, just don't fucking take them. There's your hot parenting tip of the show.
I take my kids every time, and Genevieve should have a ticket. I mean, hopefully nobody cares.
Nobody's gonna measure her.
But I just carry her in, and it's fine.
Okay, wait. I have another hot tip. Just so you know the rule, it's 35 inches and below, and they're free.
So
but nobody's ever gonna measure them.
No. Could you imagine? They're like, let me get on my measuring stick, and Genevieve's like 36.5. So I'm like, whatever.
I'm giving 3 hot tips. Another hot tip: just go to the oldest male.
Yeah.
They will. You could be holding your 7-year-old, and they'll wave you through.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us on Padres and Playdates.
Rate and review us. It helps people to find us and let the internet know we're not just yelling into the void.
Follow us on social for memes, behind the scenes chaos, and takes your group chat wishes they had.
And if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, and drop your questions. We might just answer them on our next episode.
See you next time, fam.